although there's already 83 people on, but there's going to be more coming, 86. It's going up. Whilst we wait, we'll say hello to everybody and see some of the old faces, see some of the new faces. So if you don't know me already, and maybe do, maybe don't, but I'm Matt Webley. I am co-founder of BuyBot Pro, Profit Protector Pro, and what we're here to talk about tonight, good old SKUify. So that's who I am. This is Karen, is there. Are you there on my screen? Is that how it shows?
Yeah, it shows like that for me, but who knows?
It doesn't for me. I don't know.
Okay, well, Karen's this one that's going to talk now and wave. Go on, introduce yourself, Karen. She's another co-founder.
Hi, everyone. Super excited to be here with you tonight. I'm Karen Hudson. As Matt's already mentioned, I'm the other co-founder of BuyBot Pro, Profit Protector Pro, and SKUify, which we're super excited to share with you tonight. So, yeah, I can't wait.
Nice. Okay, and then this is Holly, who's breaking up a little bit. You're final. So this is Holly, who's below me on the screen, but I don't know if she is for you guys. So introduce yourself, Holly, or do you want me to introduce you?
I don't know what to say.
Okay, so Holly is my partner in real life, as in girlfriend, but it also is a massive part of everything that I just said. So as much as me and Karen are co-founders of BuyBot Pro, Profit Protector Pro, and SKUify, Holly is very responsible for a lot of the kind of building and development, not coding, but she works directly with the devs on a day-to-day basis and implements a lot of the stuff. Are you all right, Karen?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm fabulous.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. You just looked like you're concentrating on something there.
No, I was just reading the chat.
Oh, okay. That's a reading face. She concentrates when she reads.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So tonight we are here to chat about SKUify, which is our latest software. We're really excited about it, and I'll go into a little bit of the backstory before we actually show you. We're going to, for the first time ever, nobody outside of our team and a small group of alpha/initial beta testers have actually seen or used SKUify yet. So it's essentially brand new software that we're really excited about, really excited to introduce you guys to. So long story short, basically this software has been in development for many years. It's taken a couple of different names. It's had a couple of different ownership structures along the way. And about a year ago, it went from what was the old Sunfully, if anybody remembers that, over to the new SKUify. So in the last year, we've essentially rebuilt it near enough from the ground up. All of the old features that were great and people loved on Sunfully are still in SKUify, but it looks and feels a little bit different. It does a few things a little bit differently and stuff. And obviously we've got slightly different kind of plans for it going forwards. But before we talk about the software, we've got 145 people live, by the way. That's awesome. You know, for a random Wednesday night at 8 p.m., that's awesome. That's more than I was expecting. I said we'd have 85 people on, and I'd have been over the moon with 85. So the fact that we've got, it's just jumped to 159. So the fact that we've got 159 people on so far, and it's still climbing, you guys blow me away. And I'll say massive thank you. Declan says he's punching. I assume you mean me and Ollie. Look at a little spurt.
That's not very nice.
Not very nice. We won't boot him for that. But if anyone's not in here, we will boot you. But Declan, I agree with you. I am punching, and I say it to her every day. She's gorgeous, absolutely. But I won't take it offensively because I do agree with you. But yeah, just to let you know, a bit of housekeeping rules. If you're here to promote other software or be naughty or be idiots or anything like that, not you, Declan, I mean anyone else, then we just got to shoot first, ask questions later. So if you get booted for some reason, don't take it personally. It's just because you said something a bit edgy maybe, and we're not asking any questions. We're not going to go, what do you mean by that? We're just going to boot, and you can watch the replay. No hard feelings. So who's here and where you're from? Let's have a little look through the chat. We'll give it a couple more minutes for people to connect while I say hello to you guys. And then we'll get started. So Steve's GJ's here, Tara's here. Hi, Tara. Hi, Frank from bright and sunny Northern Idaho. Nice. Hey, Joel, Jimmy Boy's here. Ahmed's here. Good to see you, buddy. Nadim's here. Christina's here. Mohammed's here. Emma's here. The Emma Humphreys from, what is it, FBA Destination. Have I got that right?
Destination FBA.
Destination FBA. Go check her out on YouTube. Emma Humphreys, Zoltan, Sam's here, Neil's here. James is finally moving back to FBA now. Is it eBay dropshipping's going well? That's awesome to hear, James. Nice one. We're seeing a lot of people getting success with Amazon to eBay dropshipping, and it's really good to read the stories about it. So I hope you share lots with us at some point. Tim is here. Hey Tim. Alicia's here. Nadeem says, never mind the background noise. Had to stop over after a bike ride I was doing for charity. Oh, nice one. It's not the big tour or whatever they call it, because there's a charity bike ride. I think, I don't know if it's charity, but I saw one on the way to the gym today. I saw some massive 10K things, and it was a bike ride. I wonder if it's that one. But I won't say hello to everyone because there's loads of people here, almost 170 people here. Hassan from Manchester, James from London, Bob's here, Declan's here. Oh, Declan said he's only joking. All good, I know, mate. Adele's from London. You're going to sing us a song? I bet you hear that all the time, don't you? Sorry, my apologies. Right, I can't say hello to everyone, but we've got people from Las Vegas. We've got people from Texas. We've got people from Northern Ireland, Market Harborough. We always meet in Market Harborough. We love the lounge in Market Harborough when we're trying to meet in the middle. But yeah, okay. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll get cracking. So yeah, like I say, Holly has been very intimately involved with the making of SKUify. Obviously, Karen and I have too, but from a much kind of broader level view. So Holly knows the ins and outs. So she ain't just a pretty face. She's not here just to ram somebody into smile and stuff. She actually knows it probably better than me and Karen. So that's why she's here. But we all understand the concept and what we're trying to create and all that stuff. So yeah. Do you want to say anything before we get started?
No, I think we should get started. I'm super excited to share SKUify with everybody, and what we're going to do tonight, guys. So we've got a load of videos prepared. So what we're going to do is we're going to share a video that shows you a particular part of SKUify, and then we're going to come back on here and chat to you about it, answer any questions that you've got or anything like that. So we'll be in and out and chatting to you about SKUify all the way through, but then we'll be sharing the videos, which one of our team, Matt C, has done for us. So he's been busy doing lots of videos to share with you. So we've got every feature we can talk you through, and then we're here for questions and for chatting in between. So That's how tonight's going to work. So I think we should crack on with the first video.
Absolutely. So basically, we show you a video. It's going to be a short video, might be 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. And then back to us, we can chat a little bit about it, and then we go for another video. So don't think we're disappearing, and it's going to be Matt C, who's not with us tonight, but he's on our team, that's going to be doing the talking. So hopefully that's not too confusing. We've done this format before. Some of you will be very used to it, but if you're not, that's what the game is. So let's get started then. Karen, what we saying? Which one we starting with?
I think we should probably start with the dashboard, because that's the first page you see when you come in.
So this is the dashboard of SKUify. Let's go. And we'll see you in a second, guys. Here's where it does. It's not working for me. Can you see anything?
No, is it not doing it?
Is it not doing it? Is it not playing?
I'll try.
Go on then. I'll knock the cameras off. Well, I'll knock my camera off when we're actually playing. Is it not happening? Look at this. You know, when they launched the first iPhone, I don't know if anyone remembers that story, but when they launched the first iPhone, I don't think it worked from stage. You'll have to go and watch it and obviously look what the iPhone become. And that's Apple. Do you know what I mean? And then when Elon Musk, richest man in the world, launches the bloody Cybertruck and he goes to throw something, I think it is like a metal ball or something, at the bulletproof windows, and they actually smash. So it's like these things happen. These things happen.
Let me try it again, just see what happens. But let's switch our cameras off just in case that's causing any issues.
It's not that, but okay.
Hey, so in this video, I'm going to walk you through the dashboard within SKUify. This is your homepage, if you like, the first place that you're going to come to every time you enter the software. And it is basically a summary of what's going on in your business. So a summary of your numbers, your sales that have happened recently, and which products are performing the best. There's quite a lot that you can gauge from this dashboard page. And let's start from the top and work our way down. So you have the numbers for your sales, the units sold, profit that you've made, refunds, profit margin, and ROI. You can view this information for different day ranges as well. This will affect the chart below too. So you can view the last 7 days, yesterday, today, 90 days, the last 365, all time, or you can set a custom date range. So you can view the numbers from a particular date through to whichever date that you set. Now, what you have here is obviously these boxes at the top, but then below you have a chart. Now, if you want a certain factor to appear on this chart, then all you need to do is toggle it on at the top here. So green for profit, red for units sold, dark blue for sales, and so forth. So you can choose what exactly does appear on this chart. And what you can also do with this as well, which is quite cool, is you can compare this current time period with the previous one. So right now we are on 30 days. Now, if you want to see how well we're doing now compared to the previous 30 days before this current 30 days, if we just turn on compare, we get a dotted line. So we can see them side by side and just compare this current time period with the previous one. As we hover over each day, we get a breakdown of what exactly was going on that particular day. And obviously we've got the current time period and the previous one, so we can see how well we are doing, compared to that previous time period as we move along. We also have a comparison above in these boxes, and we can also change the information that we are seeing per marketplace. So you'll have a row of marketplaces at the top, and you can select to see this information for a particular marketplace or all marketplaces. Below you have a table summary. So as you have up here, you'll have a row of marketplaces. You'll have a list of marketplaces down below that you're selling in, and you'll have the total sum of sales, profit, refunds, units sold, ROI, and profit margin for each marketplace, and you'll have a total at the very bottom. What you also have in here is your top 10 winners and top 10 losers. So basically which products are performing the best and which products are performing the worst. So you'll be able to see for each product the image, the title, the SKU, the ASIN, the marketplace, the fulfillment method, the average price that it gets sold for, the average it costs you, average ROI, profit margin, quantity that you have sold so far, overall profit that it's made, and the total sum made from sales. So you can actually determine what appears as a winner and what appears as a loser, and this can be found within your settings. So what you need to do is click on financial settings and scroll down to the bottom. So winners and losers setting. On the dash page you have the option to see sales that were a winner, so made you a profit, and sales that were a loser, so lost you money. The default is set to in profit as a winner, and anything that loses you money as a loser. You may adjust those figures here if you wish to personalize the feature. So I've got it set right now. Anything that's made me £1 or over, it's a winner. Anything that's made me 0 or below, that is a loser. But obviously you can set this in whatever way you like depending on what your own criteria is for your products. So once you have entered in what you want for your winners and losers, just click on update at the bottom and then it will apply that change. So top 10 winners, top 10 losers, you'll have a list of each. And then you have your recent orders and refunds. So again, here you'll have the item image, the title, the SKU, the ASIN, the order number, the marketplace that it was sold in, the time and date of the sale, the units that were ordered, the unit price, the status of that order, the fulfillment method, the cost of goods. This is something that we'll also come back to in the inventory page video as well. So it's very important that all of your products have got cost of goods entered in, so that way you can monitor these and it makes the numbers up here more accurate. So as you can see, profit margin, and ROI do have a warning symbol because not all of our cost of goods are entered in, and that's very important for SKUify. So please make sure that all of your cost of goods are entered in, so that way all of these figures are accurate. You'll also have the Amazon fees. You get a breakdown when you hover over that. The gross profit, ROI, profit margin, you have the VAT rate as well, a link to the order on Amazon Seller Central and a link to the listing page over on Amazon. You also have the option to add a note as well. So anything that you add, just click on save, and then you will see that you have left a note here. You'll also have a list of your recent refunds as well. So you have the same kind of thing. So show you the item, details about that particular item, the time and date, the units concerned, the unit price, the status of that refund, the fulfillment method, cost of goods, Amazon fees, the refund cost, and the total amount refunded, as well as the return status. So that is the dashboard page within SKUify. That's all from me in this video. Let's get back to the team.
Okay, awesome. So I don't know if it's going to be covered in another one of the videos that we show you tonight, but there's also a dark mode on there. So I don't know if you noticed it, but at the top there's a little button, you press it and it goes into dark mode, which I'm a big fan of dark mode. So it's all like dark background. You know what dark mode is. But if you like the white background, it's there. If you like the dark background, that's just one click away as well. A lot of people are saying, Craig says, looks nice. Nassar says, I like the look of it. Great product. So get some nice comments about the look and feel. It looks and feels beautiful. One of the biggest issues with software in this space kind of thing is that it's kind of ugly. It's kind of clunky. It's kind of difficult to use. And we're not here to bash anybody or anything like that. I'm just being honest. Like when I look at it, it's like gross. And this is beautiful. It's been designed from the ground up to be beautiful and easy to use and simple to follow and all that stuff. And as you can see, it's just really, really sexy. It's just really beautiful. So anyway, Karen, you want to say something?
I want to answer all the questions. I can see all these questions coming in, and I'm like, let's answer all these questions so everyone can know what it's doing. So yeah. So
let's get these questions answered. We'll answer a few questions now. Obviously, some of the videos are going to answer some of the questions later, so we won't super labor the questions, but we'll answer some questions. Then we'll show you another part of SKUify on another video. So who wants to take them? Karen, Holly?
Sure. Let's go, and then Holly and I will answer them between us.
Okay.
So do the dashboards include Amazon fees, and is there functionality to export to Excel, Google Sheets? The dashboard does include Amazon fees. All the figures throughout SKUify include Amazon fees. And is there a function to export to Excel or Google Sheets? Holly, is there a function to export to there?
No, not currently. It's kind of designed to keep all of that information consolidated for you in SKUify, but we can definitely get something like that added in. It wouldn't be difficult.
Yeah, we can put that on the list of things to work on in the coming weeks. So that's good. We will be adding Amazon advertising fees. Yes, I would think so, Will. Not there yet, but on the list, and will be added in the coming weeks and months, yes. Where is the fulfillment? Tom says, where is the fulfillment fee data coming from? That is coming from Amazon. So you link up your Amazon account to SKUify to make it work. So then all the data from Amazon syncs into SKUify, and we can collect all that data on your behalf and populate it for you. The only things you need, we're going to cover this in another video, but the only things that you need to add yourself are your cost of goods. So obviously we don't know how much you paid for things, but there's lots of very easy ways to do that. We've made it as easy as possible, whether you're new to inventory management software, whether you're using other products and want to export that information into SKUify, or however you want to do it. We've made all that process as easy as possible. If you're a Profit Protector Pro customer, if you just log into SKUify, which you can do log into Profit Protector Pro, which you can do via SKUify, it picks it all out automatically for you and adds it all into SKUify, which Holly added, and I think that's an amazing feature. So that's those questions.
So many questions.
So many
questions. Can't keep up with all the questions. Is there an iOS Android app? There isn't yet, Mark, but on the list. So we'll see that coming in the future. Yes, definitely.
The development starting for it very soon, so it won't be too far.
The beauty of this, guys, is it's an actual, even though it's been years in the making, it's very much a starting point for us. So it's a great piece of software that does all kinds of stuff, most of which you're going to see tonight as a demo, but we're going to add so much more to it. So a lot of these suggestions are going to get rolled into it over the coming months and years ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So Matthew's asked a great question. Will SKUify backdate all the data? So we did something special with SKUify, and we are backdating all your data for free. Remind me, Holly? Is it 2 years?
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not 2
No.
years.
No, I think isn't it a year?
I don't know.
Anyway, there is some backdated information absolutely going into SKUify, so you will not miss out on your information.
Let me find out why you answer the questions.
Yeah. So the journey page that we're going to show you shortly, that starts from when you sign up, because we can't get that data backwards. But other data we can get backwards, and we are getting backwards as well. So
Helen,
yes, we'll have back data.
Helen says, will this still be useful if you don't have BuyBot Pro? Absolutely, Helen. This is a standalone product. It works really well on its own. It's just because it's part of our kind of suite of tools, we've made them work even better with our tools. So like somebody asked about, is there a repricer in it? There's not a repricer in it, but there's easy access to control the repricer from it. So if you have Profit Protector Pro, which is our tool, it's our repricer, then that essentially can be controlled from within SKUify.
Yeah, absolutely, it can. Shaz says, will there be the new FBA fees excluding small and light? Yeah, all the fees will be coming from Amazon. So whatever Amazon do, we will be doing too, Shaz. So that's good. Brent likes the fact that it includes the cost of goods straight from PPP. Yeah, it's an amazing feature if you've got PPP. Absolutely, saves you tons of time.
Karen said, going to be blunt, how much? We'll tell you at the end, Karen, but that's the biggest, most amazing thing of tonight. Anybody that's on here, and I should have said that at the beginning, really, anybody that's on here tonight will get grandfathered in at the most unbelievable price you've ever seen, and you'll never pay a penny more unless you cancel. So let's say 5 years from now, you're still selling on Amazon and you're still a SKUify user, our price will have increased many, many, many times over, but you'll be grandfathered in. So we look after people that buy earlier. So yeah, there's an amazing offer coming at the end tonight. We're not going to tell you what it is just yet, but it's awesome.
Hassan asks, what is PPP? PPP is Profit Protector Pro, our repricer, Hassan. When can we start using it? Tara says, very soon. Obviously, we've got to sync everybody's accounts. So you're going to need to bear with us a little bit while we get that happening. We've given it all the server power in the world that we can, but there's things called Amazon call downs that mean we can only get so much information from Amazon at any one time. So we've got a lot of information to download. So just be patient with us over the next few days. We will get everybody's account synced and make sure everything's working wonderfully. But you're just going to need to be patient with us over the few days to get it all sorted out for everybody.
So a couple of people have asked for a package price. I don't want to give away too much. Right now, you won't care about a package price because the price is so unbelievably good. But watch this space with regards to a package price. We've actually got another software we're releasing really soon that's been in development for a couple of years or so, and nobody knows about it. And so that's coming soon. And then at that point, when that's out, yes, we'll be doing a bundle package price for everybody. So watch this space. Do we want to answer just one more, Karen and Holly, before we do another video? Because I feel like the videos will probably answer a lot of questions.
Sure. Okay. So Will says, can you filter winners and losers by ROI and quantity of sales per month, or is it just profit amount per item? Go on, Holly.
Currently, it is just profit, but again, it would be super easy for us to get those other things in there. So that won't be a problem. We can definitely do that.
Right.
Yeah. How SKUify is today, as you mentioned, is not how SKUify is going to be in 6 months' time, or even a month's time, or a year's time. You know, what we love to do with all of our software is get it out there when it's working amazingly and it all is good, and we're in final beta, which is exactly where we are. You know, there's going to be a few bumps, but everything works really well on the whole. And then we're going to constantly add new features and add new ideas to it, because that's what we love to do to all our software. And those of you that have got Profit Protector Pro or BuyBot Pro know that, because we keep adding new features. And as Matt said, your price never increases, despite, doesn't matter how many new features we add and everything else.
And when you see that price, you'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah, you will.
And it'll never be cheaper than it is tonight. You'll never see it cheaper. It'll never be offered to anybody cheaper than if you jump on this from this live session. So obviously you've got loads of questions, guys, and our intention is to try and answer all of them. So we're not trying to forget anything, but we didn't know we were going to be so swamped between each video. So if you've got a question that we've not answered yet that's burning you, write it down or just take a note of it and ask us after this one or at the end or whatever, and we'll get to everybody's questions. But just for the sake of moving it forward or wanting, I don't know what I'm trying to say, wanting to move this forwards, let's do another video, shall we?
But just before we do that, we go back 2 years.
Okay,
Right.
2 years. That's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to say.
No, it was. I don't know why. I think I got confused because we were talking about Journey the other day, and it like just kind of threw me about that.
So your back data, the data that we can pull from your account and stuff to load up into SKUify, it's 2 years is our intention for this, and we don't charge anything for that. We know some people like to charge for that. We don't. It's free. So that's just to answer that. So are we gonna? I know Karen's dying to answer the questions, aren't you? Go on, if you want to answer them, answer them. But I feel like a lot of the videos will answer a bunch of the questions anyway.
Let's keep going then.
Let's go. Let's keep it fast paced for those people that don't have a question. We will get to your questions. Don't worry. And if we don't, give it them as in a bit.
Try to mark them as questions, because then we'll be able to like really clearly be able to go through them, because we have a little extra section for the questions.
Well, let's try and go more quickly through the videos, and then they'll answer a load of questions that you're already asking.
Okay.
So let's go. Next one then, Karen or Holly?
No, we're going to put Holly in charge. Holly's in charge of videos.
Okay. Should we do sales page?
Yeah, let's do sales page.
Okay, awesome.
See you in a bit, guys.
Hey, so in this video, I'm going to talk you through the sales page within SKUify. Now, here is where you can track all of your orders as they come through and view any historical orders as well. A cool thing about SKUify is the fact that it will let you know when you have had an order. So in your settings, you'll be able to set a little ka-ching sound. So as soon as an order comes through, ka-ching, and you'll have that pop up in your notifications, you can come through to the sales page and check on your orders. So a little bit like what we have in the inventory, for every item, you've got the item image, the title, SKU, ASIN, and the addition of the order number. Again, if you click on that, it will copy it to your clipboard, making it easier to paste that wherever it is that you need it. You can view the marketplace that the item sold in, the time and date of the sale, the units concerned in this order, the unit price, the status of the order. If you hover over this, it will give you a key, so pending, cancelled, paid, complete, and refund. You can see the fulfillment method as well, so FBA, FBM, or FBM Prime, the marketplace it was shipped to, the cost of goods. Now, cost of goods should already be set in your inventory, and they should stay that way. So they shouldn't be changed at this point in time when the order has been made. But if you do desperately need to change the cost of goods, you can still do it in this section. There is a little lock though. So if you click this, it will ask you if you are sure, because again, this should only be if you very desperately need to. So if you do click on yes, and you can choose if it's this sale only or this sale and all future sales, you can go in and change your cost of goods. You can then see the Amazon fees, the gross profit, ROI, and profit margin as well. You also have the VAT rate, the link to the item over on Seller Central, and the link to the Amazon listing page. You also have the option to add a note as well. If you have added a note, it will indicate this to you. You can also choose the date range that you want to view your orders for. So if you want to look back at, say, August's orders, just click the date range and then apply, and then it will filter through all of those orders for you and show you only those ones. You can search for a particular order or item in the search bar here. You can change the marketplaces that you're viewing at the top. So it could be one particular marketplace or all of them. You can also download a profit and loss report as well. So that will just open up in whatever spreadsheet software that you have. And then you can also view your refunds. So if you click on this, you'll be able to see the same information about the items, so the image, the title of the SKU, the ASIN, the order number. If you click on this icon, you'll be able to open the sale. You can see the marketplace, the time and date, the units concerned, the unit price, the status. So it's a refund, the fulfillment method, cost of goods, Amazon fees, the refund cost. So if you hover over this, you get a breakdown as well, and the total amount refunded, as well as the return status. So that is the sales page within SKUify. Let's get back to the team.
Awesome. So Matt C's done an awesome job of these videos. I feel like before we answer any other questions, I think we should do the inventory page as well, because I think they're very closely kind of linked, and then we can get to the questions. Although it's killing Karen, I can see she's burning her. She wants to answer the questions. We're going to do the questions. We're going to do Q&A, but let's do the inventory page one as well, because I think they're so closely linked, it'll give you a better feel for it, and then we'll go into questions again for a bit. So we'll see you again in a second, guys. We will get to your questions, don't worry.
Okay.
Go, Holly.
Okay.
Hey, so in this video, I'm going to walk you through the inventory page in SKUify, which is where you're going to see all of your inventory. So as soon as you link up SKUify through to your Seller Central, it's going to pull through absolutely everything. And for every single product, what you're going to see is the item image, the title, the SKU, and the ASIN. If you click on any of those, it'll copy it to your clipboard, making it easier to paste that wherever it is that you need that piece of information. Something that you may potentially find if this particular event occurs is a little warning like this. So this is warning me about a title change. So the title for this ASIN has been changed. Please check your products are still correctly listed. And if you do have any warnings like that, and you want to see all of the products that do have a warning, so that way you can take action, then you can just turn on warnings only and see all of them that have that little tic tac next to the item. Next to the item, you can see the marketplace that you're selling it in. If you are selling in multiple marketplaces, just by clicking on this, you'll have a drop down with all of the other marketplaces that you are selling that particular item in. You'll then be able to see the price that you're selling the item for, the stock level for that item, the cost of goods. Now, you'll hear me say this a number of times, entering in your cost of goods into SKUify is super important, so that way you can keep a track of everything that it is costing you for this particular product, and it just makes the numbers in SKUify a lot more accurate. So it's really important to fill all of these in, and there's a couple of different ways that you can do that. So I'm going to show you one way now, and then two other ways a little bit later on. So if we click on this or click on the pencil icon, it's going to open up this little window. So you can enter in the unit cost for the item. You've got the quantity there. You can add in where you've purchased it from, the purchase date. You can toggle on if it's part of a bundle, and it will apply the bundle fee that you've set, or you can set that in here. And then you can work your way down and enter in all of these different costs, anything that applies to this item. You can undo it or clear it. And once you have changed anything in it, you just need to click on update, and it will apply those changes. And if you need to delete it, then you will have the option here as well. But if we head on back to the main page, you can see the fulfillment method for the item as well. There is a little key when you hover over fulfillment. So the orange one is for FBA, the green is for FBM, and blue is for FBM Prime. You get a breakdown of the Amazon fees right here, the gross profit, the ROI, and profit margin, provided that you do sell the item at this price. Obviously, if this price changes, these will too, or if the cost of goods change, anything like that, then it will affect these figures here. If you click on ASIN overview, you get exactly that. So an overview of this particular item. So you can see inventory by category, the sales for this particular item today in each marketplace, you know, how many units were sold, how much you made in terms of sales and such, your profit, and so much more. You'll even get a little chart here showing sales and profit, and you can see a history of the title changes. And then you can go ahead and close that. And another thing that you can do is replenish the item as well. So if you are getting more of this item and you are replenishing it, there will be two different ways that you can do this. So you can go ahead and replenish the item as normal. And obviously SKUify will detect this in Seller Central and pull through the replenished entry for this item. So it will come up as automatic replenishment. But if you want to replenish the item and you want it to appear in SKUify straight away, you want to sort out the cost of goods right away, then all you need to do is click on this little add button here, and as you can see, it'll add another entry for you, and it will show that it is a manual replenish, and it will show you the date that you've done this as well. Then you can go ahead and enter in any different cost of goods if that is the case when you have replenished the product. You'll also see the VAT rate for that particular product as well. Now, if you know this to be different, if you are working with a different VAT rate, what you can do is click on this, and you can select the VAT rate you believe it should be. So you've got these choices here, or if you select other, you'll be able to enter in whatever number it is. And then you just need to click on save, and that will send it through to a team of accountants who will double check this. And if any changes need to be made, then they will apply those changes. You have a little link to view the item over on Amazon, so you'll go through to the listing page, and then you can add a note as well. So whatever you want to add, click on save, and it'll indicate to you that you have added a note. You've got some toggles at the top to read warnings only, no cost of goods, which can be quite useful. So toggle that on. Anything that doesn't have a cost of good, you'll be able to see that and work your way through to fill all of those in. And you can toggle on if you want to include out of stock or inactive items. Now I'm going to show you a couple of other ways that you can add cost of goods as well. So if you head over to your settings and come down to cost of goods sold information, this page controls your global cost of goods information. You can see historic COGS by clicking the expand button next to the item. If you pay VAT on your services, please enter the net price in the amount box and toggle VAT on. So here is where you can add all of your cost of goods, and it's going to apply these to all of your items within the date ranges that you have set. So obviously if it's a current cost of good, then you can obviously just not enter in an end date and it will be the current one. So it's going to apply this amount for everything starting from this date onwards. If you have any historic cost of goods, which is why SKUify is excellent, because you can have things completely accurate for all time, you can add in your historic cost of goods as well. So let's say the prep fee was 30 pence from the 2nd of January through to, let's say, July the 3rd. Let's go ahead and add in another entry. And so from this date onwards, let's say it moved to 35 pence. We can take into account our historic cost of goods. And so obviously it's just going to show the current one. But if we want to see the historical one, then we can click on this little button here and we can see all of the historical cost of goods. So you can add all of those in, and you can set different cost of goods for FBA, FBM and seller fulfilled prime. So once you've worked your way down, and for inbound shipping costs, by the way, you can enter this in per kilo or per pound. The weight that you want to use will depend on the button that you've selected, so kilos or pounds. And then once you have filled all of this in, just click on update. So click update to save your changes and apply these cost of goods to new ASINs arriving in your inventory from this point forwards. So go ahead and click on update and it will automatically apply these costs to any items that are in your inventory from this date onwards. So again, you can have that differently for FBA, FBM and seller fulfilled prime. So that is one way to enter in cost of goods. And obviously if anything is different, then you can amend that for your items individually, or you can do this. So what you can do is export your inventory into a CSV sheet. And when you click on this button, you can choose if you want to include out of stock or inactive items, or if you just want a spreadsheet with items that have no inventory cost only. So you can export that into a CSV or an Excel file. And this is an example of what it's going to look like. So in here, you'll be able to quickly flick through all of these different sections and add in your cost of goods if you prefer to do it this way, if you prefer to flick through on a spreadsheet. So you've got it all in one place. And what you need to do is make sure that you save this file and import it into SKUify. So click on import and it will accept the following files. Just drag the sheet into this box here, or click on it and you can select it from your file explorer and then just click on save and upload and it will start applying those changes. Those are a couple of ways that you can enter in cost of goods. The other part of the inventory that I want to show you is the BuyBot Pro integration. So this is part of why we love SKUify, because it integrates very, very nicely with our other softwares, BuyBot Pro and Profit Protector Pro. So with BuyBot Pro, the first thing I'm going to show you is how to link that up. Just very quickly. So if we come to integrations, you have the API key here. You're going to need this. So copy API key, head on over to BuyBot Pro and paste that in the SKUify section of your BuyBot Pro settings. Don't forget, once you have entered this in, just click on save and sync at the bottom. BuyBot Pro will refresh and take those changes into account. So basically what is going to happen with this is once you have analyzed a deal with BuyBot Pro, you can then export that deal to SKUify. So again, instead of adding it to Seller Central and waiting for it to sync into SKUify, you can get it into SKUify straight away, sort out all of the cost of goods as soon as you analyze an item. So you can enter in a source URL, which is optional. So if you found this particular item on a certain retailer website and you've got the link for that, you can paste that in here if you choose. That will just get added into the notes when you export it through to SKUify. You don't have to have this in, it's completely optional. But once you are ready to export that through to SKUify, just click on this button here and it will go ahead and do it, successfully exported. So if we go back to our inventory and click on BuyBot Pro imports, we can see that the item that we were just looking at has now appeared. So It will automatically have the cost of goods in here because BuyWhat Pro has worked it out. But if we head on over to settings, we can make changes if we wish. We can make tweaks to the cost that we see. So we can choose if we want to use the cost within SKUify that we've set up in our settings, whether we want to use the cost that BuyWhat Pro has worked out, or we can use this edit field here to enter in our own costs. It could be a mixture of SKUify and BuyWhat Pro, or just something that you want to enter in. You can also change the unit cost if you like, the quantity, toggle on if it's part of a bundle, and even enter in where you purchased the item from. So if you have made any changes, if you do want to change anything, just toggle it on and then click on save, and it will apply those costs of goods to this item. Again, you can also add a note to the item if you wish, or if you want to remove it from this section, just click on the delete icon and it will remove it. Once the item has been added to your Seller Central and it's synced, then the item will disappear from BuyWhat Pro imports and appear in your inventory. So that is the inventory section within SKUify. Let's get back to the team.
Did that end a bit prematurely?
I think something was going on, so the voice was not in line with what he was actually doing on the screen. Because
mine was okay.
Oh, okay. For me, he was explaining things that he wasn't on the screen yet for.
Did you end it then?
I didn't end it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know what went off there, but it's all good. Hey, you know what? Like I say, iPhone launch was a car crash, the first one. So was the Tesla bloody Cybertruck. So if we're just having a little bit of webinar jam problems, I think we're doing all right. Right, okay. We get some really nice comments. Thanks, Ahmed. Appreciate it. Ahmed says, so far, I love it. Get some really, really, really nice comments. But I know Karen is itching to answer these questions, so go for it, Karen. I just wanted to get those two things kind of done because they're similar.
No, it's all good. I think, we've got some questions about what makes SKUify unique, and I think that's coming up very soon. Not only the price, but some features that make it completely unique. So that's really exciting. I can't wait to do those videos. So now I've changed my tune. Now I want to do the videos. But I'm happy to answer some questions.
For those people asking for differences, at the end of the day, this is the starting point for us, and it's not the end point. We've got a lot of very unique features planned, and we've got some unique features that we've not shown you. You've only seen a couple of videos of a couple of pages. So bear with us on that. But regardless of feature set, if it's not, it's glorious to look at. It's gloriously easy to use. It's integrated with our other stuff, which you'll see why that's powerful as time goes on. And we've got such a great feature pipeline coming that even if you're like, I don't know if I should switch or not, when you see tonight's price, it might make your mind up for you. Just because, like I say, the price will never be this cheap again. The deal we're going to do for you for being essentially the founders, this is like the founders launch party, if you like. The deal you're going to get will make this a no-brainer. So, but we're not here to try and attack other software or directly compare to other software. We're building something fresh and different that we think people will love, and whether you use it or not is totally up to you. So go on, Karen. I bet you've got a question or two you want to answer.
Well, I just want to say to Robert, thank you so much for your comment. That's such a nice thing to say. Makes me smile. He said, this is amazing. Everything you do blows me away. I'm 100% in no matter what.
Bless you, Robert.
Thanks, Robert. That's nice.
Which Robert is that? Bless you. That's very kind to say, and it's nice of you. Thank you.
I think Robert might be original.
Oh,
an original person. SWP
original. OG Robert. Yeah. So we've had a few people saying, can you transfer all the data from STK into SKUify? I think that's gloriously easy to do.
It's very easy.
If anything changes, don't worry, we'll change it too and make it gloriously easy to do. So yes, you can. It's nice and easy to transfer. And when you see the price, just the price alone will be a no-brainer to do that. Never mind the fact that it's beautiful to look at, it's easy to use, and it's got some really, when you actually start using it, there's some really nice little things in there that just are like, that's nice. Just the simple stuff like, and I'm not saying other software don't do it. I don't know what they do. I don't look at them. But just little things like just clicking on an ASIN and it just copies it to your clipboard. You don't have to paste it anywhere, but it's just there, it's done. And then it's just like, it's just really made nice. But yeah.
There is a question that I would like to answer just because it's about the inventory page and I don't think that it was covered. It might have, maybe it was covered, but
Go for it anyway. You can always cover it again.
Yeah, Luke said, in the inventory page, when entering cost of goods, let's say I buy an item or two on separate occasions at different prices, will SKUify automatically bring in the original cog, or will the cog be blank? So in this scenario, if you had already bought it once and you've got all of your cogs in there, you would simply go to that same item and you would click on replenish, and then it would allow you to input cogs in again, let you know how many items you purchased, the date that you purchased it, and all that kind of stuff. So the answer to that question is it doesn't stay the same. The cog doesn't stay the same. You can enter in new costs for that replenished bunch of products. Did that make sense?
Carol says, amazing job, guys. The future of SKUify looks bright for all of us. Thanks, Carol. Very kind of you. Holly Pebbles left the room.
I don't think she has, because I could still hear her even after it told us that.
Am I still here?
Ooh.
You're still here, but it tells us you've lost and I can't see you anymore.
Yeah, and about 10, 20 people have gone as well. So I don't know if there's some just little webinar.
I wondered why you were both looking at me gone out. I was like, am I saying something wrong?
You disappeared. We can't see you now. You're not here.
Oh, what do I do?
We can hear you. So I don't know. I guess you leave and come back or something.
Try turning your camera on and off.
Hang on. Matthew can see her. Maybe
it's just us then. Anyway,
okay.
It doesn't matter.
Right. Okay. So yeah, we've lost a bunch of people just then. So I think there is some technical issue. But shall we go to another video, and then obviously we'll come back to questions. No problem. You just write them down or whatever. Oh.
Shall we do the journey page?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Go for it. If you want.
Shall we do that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would try and do them in the order that they're on the left-hand side, personally. I think repricing was next. But if you want to do journey, let's do journey.
No, we can do repricing, whatever. I don't mind. I just think repricing is going to blow people away a little bit. But
right, yeah, let's do journey. I think journey's great because I come up with that concept. Whether it's been copied since I last come up with it, but I came up with that idea. So she's back for us. So I love journey. Let's go for it.
Okay, we're doing journey.
Journey, yeah.
Okay.
Journey, let's do it.
In a
See you in a
minute,
bit, guys.
So welcome to the journey page within SKUify. This is amazing because it allows you, as the name suggests, to track your product's journey from the point when you've ordered it all the way through to the point when it is received at Amazon. You won't have any guesswork to do. You won't be left wondering what's happened to your product. You can track it all on this page. So you'll order a product and you'll see it on here. So for every single entry, you've got the item image, the title, the SKU, the ASIN, the shipment ID, and the shipment date. If you've ordered more of the exact same item, you'll see the replenish tic tac below, and you'll see the different shipment IDs and shipment dates as well. Now the first column is product ordered. So when you click on the trolley, you'll be able to enter in the quantity that you purchased and the buy price. That way you can keep a track of that. And once you've completed that, you'll then get a little summary like this. And then when the products have been received by the prep center, again, when you click on the box, you'll be able to enter in the quantity and the amount that are damaged and sellable. And again, here you'll have a summary when they're received at the prep center. Then you'll be able to see how many are shipped to Amazon, and you'll be able to see the receiving fulfillment center as well. And once they've been received by Amazon, when you click on this, you'll be able to see the quantity that has been received at Amazon, and you'll be able to see any that are damaged by carrier, by warehouse, by the customer, by distributor, any that are defective, sellable, and so forth. So you can literally track the full journey. Now this works really well with the reconciliation page, because if you have anything that is missing or damaged, you'll be made aware of it in the journey page. Then you'll be able to check on the reconciliation page to see if there's anything that you can seek reimbursement for. So you'll track it on the journey. If there happens to be anything that is wrong, then you can go ahead and head to the reconciliation page, chase that up with Amazon, and seek reimbursement. Then you'll be able to see on the journey page how many of that particular product has sold, any products that have been refunded, any stranded inventory. So it will color this for you and tell you how many are stranded. You'll see any returns that have been received. So again, it colors this for you and tells you how many, and how many of those returns have made it back into the inventory. So as I say, you have the full journey here. You won't have any guesswork. You won't be left wondering. You can literally track everything in here. And again, it's really useful in here to see if there is anything that has gone wrong. And then from there, you could say, copy the title of the item, search up the item in the reconciliation page and see if you can get reimbursed. That is the journey page within SKUify. Let's get back to the team.
Right. So let me just give you another kind of idea of what that is. If you're reselling on Amazon, especially if you're doing online arbitrage, retail arbitrage, or wholesale, one of the biggest problems is, let's say you order 20 units of something from Argos and 10 units of this and 10 units of that. They all come in a box, and then actually what you've got is 18. Well, you've lost a couple of units there from and that should have been there, or maybe there's a damaged one or something like that. So even though you ordered 20 of that SKU, actually when it comes to it, you've only got 18, and then if and when you send them to Amazon, maybe one gets lost along the way going to Amazon, or maybe something gets damaged, maybe something gets returned. The idea is you can see that product from when you order it, send it to your prep center or to you, and then into Amazon, and you can see it and track it all the way through. So instead of having to like be eagle-eyed and put numbers into a spreadsheet and try and stay on top of everything, or use some super complicated software that don't really do it easily. This very, very easily enables you to follow that product or that stock from the retailer or wholesaler, wherever you're buying it from, all the way through to Amazon, and then what happens to it after. So like when I was reselling on Amazon, this was one of the hardest things for me to track because I've not got that kind of mind to do it. And it was where I was losing most of my profit. Because I wasn't able to just stay on top of it all. This makes it really easy, and a lot of it is totally automated. So very, 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 very little sexy, kind of easy to use way to track your stock and not lose anything. So, girlies, we got any questions we want to answer or anything that's popped up you want to say? Obviously, people watching this back on YouTube won't have the chat. So if there's something that somebody said and you want the people on YouTube watching the replay to see it, please read it out.
Joel asked, does the replenish feature pick up when the stock reaches Amazon? So, yeah, there is both manual and automatic replenish. So if you put it in there first, then obviously it will just connect up with Amazon. If you don't put it in there, then we'll just do an automatic replenish and wait for you to put your COGS in.
Frank says, what if we are the prep center? That's as easy as you just fill in the prep center thing. So if you order 20 units, you've ordered 20 units, you can enter that. And then when it comes to you, you can put 20 in the prep center thing. So you track it at that stage. Or if you've got a prep center, obviously you could see how many units they've got and stuff, and you can put 20 in like that. Or potentially in the future, maybe there'll be a prep center or two that will even integrate with us and do that bit for you. But we won't speak too much too soon. Other questions?
I mean, I'm not going in any kind of order. I just keep seeing one.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I feel like
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just get stuck in.
Tom just said the journey page is potentially brilliant. Which parts are automated and which need manual entry? So it's just the first two columns that need manual entry. And then from ship to Amazon, it gets that from your shipment, and then it just carries on throughout, and that is all automatic. So it is literally just the first two columns. It's when you received it at home and what your prep center received, if you have that workflow.
Yeah. Unlike other software, again, we're not here to bash anybody, but they just like ram a feature in, and if there's 12 clicks and you've got to do this and do that, they don't even think about it. We try and make it super easy, as few clicks as possible, as few headaches as possible. So yeah, you put a number in that you ordered, you put a number in that arrived to you or at your prep center, and then everything else is taken care of, which just means that this solves, and I don't know if other software solves it, we've not looked, but this solves a problem in a way that I would have been like, oh, that is heaven. This feature alone probably would have kept me reselling on Amazon, because that was my biggest headache, and Journey fixes it for you in the most beautiful way possible. Go on, Karen.
Yeah, John asked if there's going to be training on actually using the software. Yeah, absolutely. Matt C will be doing training. We do training on all of our software. He does a live in the Facebook group every so often, and you can come along and ask your questions and present different features and such like. So yeah, definitely be trading at. Go on.
No, sorry, Brent said something lovely. Matt C's great at the training side of the thing as well. These videos are excellent. Brent says, for anybody in chat wondering what support will be like, as someone who's used Profit Protector Pro for a couple of years now, I can say that this team has the best and fastest support I've ever had the pleasure of interacting with, even down to a small issue sorted by the coders within 30 minutes on a Sunday morning. Bless you, Brent. That's very kind of you to say. We're proud of our support team. We have 24/7 support across all of our products in this space, and our average response time is actually 6 minutes, 24 hours a day. So, Brent, I appreciate those kind words. Obviously, some people are always going to have something bad to say about whatever you try and do. So for you to say something really nice, it's well appreciated, genuinely. And the team will pass your comment on to the team because they'll appreciate it too.
Okay.
Right, so
go on,
Holly.
So can you go?
Probably going to do the same one.
Probably.
So Joseph says, question of feature request. Can expiration dates entered into shipments be visible on SKUify? As far as I know, there is no software on the market to track expire dates. I don't know if that is in Amazon's API and whether we can get that data. Holly, do you know?
I don't know if it is in there, but if it is in there, it's something that we can add. But we are obviously...
Expiration of what?
The product. So if you send like chocolates and it's expiring in like 2024 or something, you want to be able to add that and then track it. Yeah. So the answer is we don't know if it's available via the API through Amazon, but if it is available, we will get that feature added into our feature list and get it.
I don't know how it possibly could be in there, because obviously if he means like you bought some chocolates and they go off in 3 months, do you mean that?
Yeah, but you enter it. When you enter your product into Amazon, you have to give it an expiration date.
Oh, so okay, yeah.
So it could be in the API, but I don't know the answer to that off the top of my head, and neither does Holly. So no, we'll have to check it out and find out.
We don't know, but even if it wasn't in the API, is there a way for us to integrate it? Yeah, we love feedback like that. We want to make this software exactly what you guys want, and that makes sense. Imagine a little notification pops up and says you've got 30 days left to sell your thing that's expiring, for example.
Yeah, absolutely. Simon just said with expiry dates, even if not available through the API, could it be an option for the end user to manually add? And yeah, it absolutely can. Either way, we'll get that in there, whatever it takes, whether it's API, whether it's manual, we'll get that sorted.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm realizing,
sounds like a great little feature we can add.
Really good idea. I'm realizing I've got all the doors open because it's so hot tonight, and I can hear something.
What is it?
Bogey man's going to come and get you. It's probably
a massive something in here.
A massive something in here.
Oh, what it is? It sounds like a strimmer.
What is it?
Yeah, no, he's winding you up.
I'm not winding you up. It's something huge. I don't know what it is. It's like some kind of bug. I'm going to get my salt shotgun. Not very vegan, but you guys carry on.
Don't kill it. It'll just fly back out.
Okay, so should we go to a
video?
The next video while Matt sorts out his issue. Shall we do the reconciliation page? What do you reckon?
Yes, let's. Great idea. Oh, goodness gracious, Matt, turn your video off.
Leave it alone, the poor thing.
No, don't do that. Let's just let it fly back out, Matt.
It's like something off of Alien.
Do not get salt all over our kitchen.
Okay. Sorry, boss.
Okay, I'm going to play reconciliation.
Okay.
See you all soon, guys.
Hey, so this is a video on the reconciliation page within SKUify. Now, this is excellent because it allows you to see if you have any items that are, say, damaged or missing or anything along those lines, and you can seek reimbursement from Amazon. This is particularly useful if you have, say, a large inventory or a lot going on, and it can be really hard to keep a track of, absolutely everything that happens with your inventory. But the reconciliation page is going to do this for you. And you might not even be aware of some of these things that you can seek reimbursement on. So it's especially useful for this particular purpose. So within the reconciliation page, you'll be able to see the item image, the title of the SKU, FN SKU, and ASIN. If you click on any of these, it will copy it to your clipboard, making it easier to paste this wherever you need it. You can see the reconcile date and how many items were damaged or lost and not returned, potential reimbursements, pending reimbursements, missing inventory, ready to claim reimbursements, and the amount that has been reimbursed. You also have the reconciliation summary, which is where you'll be able to do things like raise a case and chase a case. But you have an inventory summary, so you can see how many have been shipped, how many are defective or expired, lost inbound, refunded to customer, sold, damaged, lost by warehouse, damaged by warehouse, and you'll be able to keep a track of all of this. So if there's anything that needs reimbursement from Amazon, what you can do is click on raise a case. So in the top, you can enter the case ID, the date that the case was raised, and then you have the subject and text. This is already written out for you within SKUify. You don't have to type any of this yourself. It is done in a way whereby it gives Amazon all of the information they need in a professional way, so that way it makes it easy for them to analyze the case and then reimburse you. So if you click on Amazon Contact Us, it will take you through to the right place on Amazon whereby you can send them a message. So all you need to do is click on the copy buttons for the subject and text and send this message through to Amazon. So you don't have to type anything yourself, unless of course you want to edit the message, which you can do over on Amazon. You won't be able to do that in here, you'll be able to do that on Amazon. So copy this, send it to Amazon so you can very quickly raise a case with them. And then obviously just grab the case ID, paste that in here so that way you can keep a track of it, and click on confirm case raise. So if it's been a while and you've not heard anything back from Amazon about this particular item, what you can do is click on chase a case. So if it has been some time, you'll have the subject and text in here. So just the same, all you need to do is copy this and paste that into a message to send to Amazon, and hopefully they will get back to you very quickly once you have chased it. So you do have both raise a case and chase a case, and then you will also be able to add a note if you need to. But all in all, that is the reconciliation page. You can also search for a particular product as well if needs be. But it's very easy to keep a track of anything that does need reimbursement, and it's also very easy to then raise a case with Amazon, all done for you within SKUify. All you have to do is a couple of clicks here and there, and you'll have raised that case with Amazon, and hopefully you'll be reimbursed for that product that is damaged or lost, or whatever it is that has caused the product to need that reimbursement. Hopefully that was helpful. Let's get back to the team.
There's so many bugs in here.
Is there really?
There's so many bugs in here.
You need to close the doors.
Oh, it's too warm. I mean, I like it too much.
But we're going to have a bug zoo.
I know, we already have got a bug zoo, but I've got my shotgun, so I can salt these bad boys if you want.
No, you have to close the doors and turn the fan on.
Okay. All right, I'll do that while you guys talk.
Okay.
Okay, so Matthew says he missed the start of the live. Will it be sent out as a video afterwards? Well, we hope so, but, you know, technology isn't always great, but fingers crossed it works. And yes, we will then upload it to the YouTube channel. Balaz says the aim is to avoid any manual work. If we could integrate the Amazon shipment file to pull the product expiration dates to SKUify would be ideal. Yep, on the list, we will sort out the way to get expiration dates into SKUify. We will get that done.
Yeah, that's first choice. It's just obviously if we can't get that information through the API, then the second choice would be manual. But fingers crossed we can get it.
Yeah, people have said that we could put the expiration dates in the journey page or in the notes section, so we can have a think about where that works, and we'll get that added in for sure. Yeah. Oleg says any tabs were replenished with sales velocity, days of stock, and recommended quantity. No. I don't think so yet. Not yet on the list. We will get that feature added. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so yes, we will get that feature added. Let me just go to the Q&A tab, and let's ask some of those in there. So Nahanda mentioned about, does this software assist with lost damage reports to get reimbursements from Amazon? Yep, we just covered that in that video, so we've answered that question. How does the data backup work? Having everything in SKUify feels like it increases my risk if the data is outside of my control. We have obviously all our data backed up. We can potentially look at a feature for adding an export feature in there later on. We can add it to the list, but there's other bits we'd want to do first, if I'm honest, Dave. But definitely we've got all our data backed up, and you know we're going to look after it safely for you. So
basically, the reconciliation feature, am I correct in saying this, that you can automatically raise cases and chase cases with the intention of Amazon refunding money for stuff that they should refund monies for?
Yeah, kind of almost, but there is a little bit of manual work in between because we aren't able to actually raise that case. We can take you to the place to raise the case, and then you have to click a button and put the text in there. But yeah, essentially
it shortcuts it massively. So if on occasion, most Amazon sellers are going to have to do this. Beginners aren't even going to know it's a thing, and obviously experienced people probably cut quite a lot of this, and it's just a couple of clicks, maybe a copy and paste here and there, and essentially it's making money for you because it's going to more than pay for itself, and it by just a few things coming back. Yeah. Yep,
absolutely. So I think we've answered Frank's question, which was one of the major issues for Amazon sellers in the USA is continual disparity between the number of items shipped to Amazon and what Amazon warehouse claimed was received.
Exactly that. That's exactly what that journey feature's for. That's where people lose money. So you might go, I've got $3 or £3 profit per unit when you start, but if you lose 10% of your stock along the way, all of a sudden you've not got £3 profit. You might not even break even. You might be losing money because you didn't stay on top of it. And I think that's a massive downside of selling on Amazon, but not when you've got a feature like this that's essentially doing it all for you.
Yeah. Sipu asks if you can see journey for 1 year worth. The journey starts from the day you sign up. That's the one part of the software that can't go backwards because we can't get that data backwards. So journey starts from as soon as you sign up. I think it goes back maybe a couple of weeks. Does it go back a couple of? I don't think it goes back.
You're not thinking of journey, are you? You're thinking of something else in there.
No, so I'm thinking of journey. The journey is the one that doesn't go backwards. So everything else goes backwards for 2 years.
Okay.
And that 2 year data is included in the price of SKUify. We're not charging you extra for that 2 years worth of data.
Yeah.
It's all included in the price.
Right. So Sorry, Karen. I thought you were.
It's all right. I was just going to say journey has to start from when you sign up. So that's the one that doesn't go backwards.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Right. So shall we do another video?
Yeah.
Do another video then. And then we'll come back. We'll do the video. We'll come back, answer any more of your questions. So we're seeing a minute.
Are we doing repricing?
Yeah, let's do repricing. We'll see you shortly.
Hey, so this is a video on the reconciliation page within SKUify. Now this is excellent because it allows you to see if you have any items that are, say, damaged or missing or anything along those lines, and you can seek reimbursement from Amazon. This is particularly useful if you have, say, a large inventory or a lot going on, and it can be really hard to keep a track of, absolutely everything that happens with your inventory. But the reconciliation page is going to do this for you. And you might not even be aware of some of these things that you can seek reimbursement on. So it's especially useful for this particular purpose. So within the reconciliation page, you'll be able to see the item image, the title of the SKU, FN SKU, and ASIN. If you click on any of these, it will copy it to your clipboard, making it easier to paste this wherever you need it. You can see the reconcile date and how many items were damaged or lost and not returned, potential reimbursements, pending reimbursements, missing inventory, ready to claim reimbursements, and the amount that has been reimbursed. You also have the reconciliation summary, which is where you'll be able to do things like raise a case and chase a case. But you have an inventory summary so you can see how many have been shipped, how many are defective or expired, lost inbound, refunded to customer, sold, damaged, lost by warehouse, damaged by warehouse, and you'll be able to keep a track of all of this. So if there's anything that needs reimbursement from Amazon, what you can do is click on raise a case. So in the top, you can enter the case ID, the date that the case was raised, and then you have the subject and text. This is already written out for you within SKUify. You don't have to type any of this yourself. It is done in a way whereby it gives Amazon all of the information they need in a professional way, so that way it makes it easy for them to analyze the case and then reimburse you. So if you click on Amazon Contact Us, it will take you through to the right place on Amazon whereby you can send them a message. So all you need to do is click on the copy buttons for the subject and text and send this message through.
Hello?
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 I can still see spinning cogs.
Yeah, I can too. Let's hope Webinar Jam delivers the goods.
I was going to say, I don't know if whatever just happened broke it.
There we go.
Are we all back? Are we still here? Oh no, I think we've lost our chat.
No, give it a sec. Have faith.
I have very little faith.
Have faith. Faye. We can see Faye's. I can see Faye's comment. If you can hear and see us, guys, put X in the chat.
I can't see anybody's comments.
I can see Faye. It says only sound, no video. If you can see and hear us, guys, put an X in the chat.
Oh dear.
Oh, Webinar Jam. You let us down.
Oh no.
Do we press? Yeah. Do we press refresh?
I don't have a refresh.
No, I just mean refresh on the page.
We're losing lots of people though.
Oh no, hang on. No, I think it's coming back.
Is it?
Yeah, Jimmy Boy, Mohammed, Faye. Anyone put an X in the chat if you can hear and see us.
How can you see anybody?
Because I'm top G. Yeah, here we go. We've got X's coming. Can you see that?
We've lost all of our questions.
Yeah, but we can't help that. There we go. Only two of us. Karen's not here, but
They say private though.
no, we're good. They don't all say private. I don't know what you're looking at. You need to change the setting or something. Everyone can see and hear us okay. Just no Karen. All right, cool. Okay. Sorry about that. We're having some gremlins. It's probably all these bugs that are on my ceiling, probably gnawing away like something out of Aliens Resurrection or something. They're gnawing away at the Webinar Jam cables. Okay, so it looks like we're all good. Do you want to try and play that video again, and we'll see if we can get Karen back?
Okay, I'll give it a go.
We're gonna play that video again, guys, because I don't think it was working for most of you. The chat was like, can't see it, can't hear it, just dots. So we've had a bit of a issue, but
We've lost a lot of people though. I wonder if they're trying to get back.
Probably people probably trying to get back in, but it is what it is. Hopefully it's recorded. If not, we'll have to do this again.
Okay, all right, I'll try and play the video now.
Right. So we're going to play the video. I'll be back with you shortly.
Hey, so in this video, I'm going to walk you through the repricing page within SKUify, which is basically Profit Protector Pro's integration within this software. Now, this is amazing because it's going to allow you to reprice within SKUify, meaning that you don't have to switch between tabs, you don't have to have a load of tabs open, and it's just another job that you can do within SKUify to basically save you time and allow you to do multiple jobs all at once. So when you come onto the repricing page, it will give you the options to either sign up for Profit Protector Pro or to sign into your Profit Protector Pro account. So when you choose sign in, or once you've got yourself an account and you have your login details, you just need to then come to sign in and enter in your Profit Protector Pro associated email and password. So once you've done that, just sign in like so, and then all of your Profit Protector Pro inventory will appear within SKUify. Now what you have for every item is you have the item image, the title, the SKU and the ASIN. If you click on these, it will copy it to your clipboard, making it easier to paste this wherever it is that you need it. You can see the BSR for the item as well, the marketplace or marketplaces that you are selling in, your stock levels, the buy box price, the low FBA price, how far away you are from the buy box, the current price of the item, and then you can enter in the break-even price, so where you're not selling for a profit nor a loss, and your min and max price. So Profit Protector Pro has the parameters to reprice between. You can also set your repricing strategy as well, so you can choose from any of the preset strategies and any custom strategies that you have made and toggle those on within Profit Protector Pro. So you have a list to choose from here, and then you can turn on the item for repricing once you're happy with all of that, and you can even mark it as a favorite if you like, so then it will enable the item to be found when you use the favorites filter. You do have a variety of sort and filter options at the top here, so you can filter, as I say, by favorites, items that need a min and a max setting, items that are in the buy box currently. So there's lots of different options there and lots of different sort options to make it a bit easier to find the items that you want to deal with. You can also search for items as well, and you can filter by marketplace. So right now it's showing all marketplaces, but if I wanted to see all of my items just within France, I could select France, Spain, the UK, whatever it is that I want to do. And I even have the option to enter in a note as well. So anything that I want, and just click on save, and it will mark it that I have made a note on that particular product. So I know to check that, just to see what that note is if I do come across that item, when I do come across that item in future. So that is the repricing page within SKUify. As I say, it's amazing. It allows you to do multiple jobs all at the same time, get items repricing from within SKUify, which is an amazing integration feature. Let's get back to the team.
Right, so fingers crossed Karen's back with us, is she?
I saw it say Karen was back, but
Here we go, she's
I
here.
can't see her.
Here I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
see her.
right, so guys, apologies for the technical hiccup there, but I think we fixed it. I think we're all right. I think we're back in business. 160 people still with us. We appreciate that. Now, a couple of people have been saying, like, how long is this session going to go on for and all that stuff? And I'm here thinking, like, well, as long as it takes. But I realize that some of you are here for the offer. So even though we've not finished all of what we want to talk about tonight, and you guys are more than welcome to stay with us, what we are going to do is we're going to post the offer for those of you that have turned up and have been with us an hour and a quarter. We massively appreciate your attention, and we're not going to abuse it. So we're going to put the offer up now, and then you can basically get the offer if you want to. Now, essentially, there is an extended free trial. It's over 30 days. You won't get connected straight away because we've got hundreds of people now waiting to get on this that have already signed up, and you're essentially in a queue. So we did a pre-launch about a week ago or something like that, and those people are going to be on it first. But our intention is to get everybody on it within 15 days, and then the free trial starts after that. So the free trial's minimum 30 days, 100% free, costs you nothing today, and will cost you nothing for at least 30 days if you're using it. Now, if we are still considered in beta, so this is a very, very late stage beta. Most people would just launch at this and not even call it a beta. But this is a very late stage beta. We still got to do some stuff. Like, we want to get the USA marketplace in there. I know there's some Americans with us or people that sell in America. That's not live just yet. We're basically UK focused at the minute, but USA is not far behind. But whilst we're in beta, you won't pay a penny. So if the 30-day, if we get to the end of the 30-day trial after you have been activated, if there's some major feature that isn't working quite how we'd like, we'll extend the free trial for you. So you basically don't pay for this software until it's rocking and rolling on full cylinders. So for those of you that need the offer right now and don't want to stay for the rest of the videos, and there are more features we want to show you, and there are more questions we want to answer. So we're not ending the session right now, but we are going to post the offer for people that want to get on it. So Holly, have you got that fired up? Can we post the offer?
I don't know if I've done it right, but
yeah, just try. So basically, guys, if you sign up today, and there will be an offer just as good for our American customers. So if you're from America, don't worry. We're going to look after you. You're going to get just as good an offer as this, but you're going to get it a little bit later. But we will look after you, I promise. We'll look after you with an amazing price. Now, the price you're going to pay today is grandfathered in for life. And again, you don't pay today. There's going to be like up to a 15-day activation window where we're doing first come, first serve type things, activation. And then after that, the 30-day free trial starts, and it stays on as long as it needs to stay. So you're not paying anything today. But the price today for anybody that signs up from this training, and for that, I think we're doing it for the next 7 days. So you don't even have to sign up today. You can sign up in 7 days, but obviously in 7 days, the Q4 activation is going to be longer than it is now. The price is just, is it $11.95?
Yeah.
£11.95, guys. And when this new company goes VAT registered, we'll swallow the VAT. So essentially, you'll be getting this even cheaper when we go VAT registered, which won't take us long, because if you're VAT registered, you'll be able to claim the VAT back. So, but you won't pay any more than $11.95. Is that right, Karen?
Yeah, that's right.
So essentially, there's a 15-day, up to 15-day activation window, then a 30-day minimum free trial, and then it's only $11.95 per month. And the beauty of what we do is, it's bonkers. It costs us more to run it. It costs us more to run it for you than you'll be paying. But we want to get it out there. We want to do right by our early bird people, and like this founder launch offer. Anybody that's bought anything from us in the past, software-wise, you'll know, we lock the prices in, we grandfather you in. you will not pay any more. So when we've tripled this feature set and maybe tripled or quadrupled the price in a year, 18 months, 2 years time or whatever, again, I don't know what the prices are going to do. I don't know what the feature set's going to do. I know what we've got planned, but I'm not making any promises on all that. But I can promise you this, the price will never be cheaper than it is right now. And like I say, 15-day activation window, 30-day free trial, and then just $11.95 thereafter. Have you posted the link, Holt?
Yes.
Where is it? I can't see it.
I don't know why you can't see it, but I'm hoping everybody else can see it.
Okay, everyone's like, I'll take it. Where do I sign? I'll take it.
Amazing price. It
is an amazing
price.
It is an amazing price. It's an amazing price. And think about it, even if you just do like just get some money back from Amazon for something, boom, you've got your money back. Yeah. If you just track a couple of lost units that didn't come to you from wherever you ordered, you've got your money back. Craig's spot, I pay $59.99 for an equivalent solution. Absolutely.
Yeah. And you've got to remember as well.
Everyone's saying they can't see it. Let me try again.
Yeah, we're doing 2 years data.
Sorry, it's not a quick process and it deletes it when I remove it.
Yeah, we're doing 2 years.
Doing 2 years free data with that as well. So like back data. So for that $11.95 a month, you're going to get 2 years worth of back data. Which is bonkers price.
Should we post the link for now?
Yes, post the link, please. Is there any questions you want to ask, Karen? Because if Holly's struggling with it, I'll try as well. And while you're answering questions, if you could scroll back. I know we lost chat because we had to reboot the room because something had gone wrong. But there might be some questions in there. Oh, here we go.
Karen here.
It's SKUify.com/invite.
Yeah.
So do you see that, guys? SKUify.com/invite. I'll try and put it up in a different way as well.
And people are asking if they've signed up previously, whether they need to sign up today. No, you don't. This is for anyone that hasn't signed up yet. Ahmed, we will be putting together an affiliate program. We haven't yet, but we will do in the future for sure. Yeah, so we're super excited to share it, especially for that price. I mean, that is just crazy.
Grandfathered in as well.
Yeah, grandfathered in, and all those features we're going to add, you're going to get all of those included as well.
That's the beauty of it. As this software evolves and gets more features, and as we do that, we put the price up for everybody else. Anybody new joining 12 months' time, 2 years' time is going to pay a lot more than you're paying right now. So it really is a no-brainer.
Helen asks if we get the repricer free. No, you don't get the repricer for $11.95 as well, Helen. No, we'd literally go bust. We wouldn't be able to afford to do it at all. So no, Profit Protector Pro is a separate subscription, which you can get from profitprotectorpro.com. SKUify is what we're talking about tonight, and that is what is $11.95 a month. So, which is bonkers price. Absolutely crazy price.
Can everybody see the button that's just popped up in chat? Can you see that? Robert says, are you having a package with this? I already have BBP and PPP. We're not yet. We've got one more edition that we're going to release before we do. Our intention is to do a package. But that's coming soon. It's almost done.
Yeah, for those of you in the US, you don't need to sign up for this one.
Can you hear me, Matt?
I can hear you, Hol. Can you hear me?
Yes, I just can't see Karen, so I don't know when Karen is and isn't talking.
Yeah, I know, because you keep talking over her. It's weird.
Sorry, Karen. My bad. I can't see or hear you.
Go on, Karen. I'll direct you both. I'll say, right, your turn. Right, Karen, go on.
I was just going to say there's lots of people talking about from the US. We are adding the US in. We are getting on with that. It's already in progress. It's just not finished quite yet, and we didn't want to get you on it just yet because we're not quite happy with it yet. So we've got a little bit more work to do. So we're going to continue with that work with our US accountants to get it exactly as we want it. And then there'll be as good an offer for you guys. So you guys hang on in there and give us a little bit longer, and we will do something similar for you guys as soon as we're ready to launch in the US.
Yeah, so just to reiterate, if you're selling in the US only, or you are a US seller, don't sign up for this. We're going to do you an amazing offer that's just as good as this, but it will be in dollars. You'll be able to pay in dollars, and it will work lovely then. Now's not the time for you guys. But if you're based in the UK, now is the time. It doesn't get no better than right now, okay?
Yeah.
Now, something I've not talked about, or we've not talked about, we talked about a team of accountants. Matt C said it on one of the videos, but we've been working with some London-based accountants to make sure that we are double-checking all the figures and all that stuff, which is, I believe, probably a unique feature to this. We've got like qualified accountants. Like these guys are good as well. Like one of them does mergers and acquisitions in London and stuff. So we're getting everything locked down and nice and tight. And we want to do the same for the US because obviously you guys in the US do things slightly different, but we are working on it. So it will come. We just didn't want to wait any longer. We just wanted to get this out. So
yeah, definitely. We want to.
Steve said, I'm a beta tester, guys. So I've seen SKUify in all its glory, and at this price, it's an absolute steal. Grandfathered in to go for it. Cheers, Steve. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Joseph saying, how much would the repricer be? I'll be in a sec. How much would the repricer be? So if you want to check out the repricer, it's at profitprotectorpro.com. I don't want to make this about Profit Protector Pro, but Profit Protector Pro is a special piece of software. It's really great price for what you get. It's all AI/algorithmic repricing. There's been people in the past tried to say that that's not a thing, and then all of the main repricers have kind of adopted it, but some of them have like 15-minute reprice at times. Profit Protector Pro's instant. Some of them have, say, I don't know, most of the listings are rules-based, and you can have a few AI-based ones. All of them are AI-based, and a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't want to make this about Profit Protector Pro. And obviously we're biased, like we love it because we built it, but it's a very special repricer and it's built into SKUify. So obviously you need to pay for a subscription, but when you see the prices actually for what you get, it's really, really great value as well as SKUify. So, okay, Ollie wanted to say something. She put a little finger up. So go on, Hol.
Frank, I will definitely be looking for beta testers for the US. So if you could just send me a message on Facebook, if you have Facebook, then that would be really good. And then I can connect with you there and you can definitely help me with beta testing for the US side.
Yeah, Holly Pebbles, she is on Facebook. Holly Pebbles. Yeah, we could do with some US beta testers, to be honest, help with them, those figures and stuff, and make sure it's just the way you guys want it. So yeah, if you want to reach out. Do you want to answer anything else, Karen?
I'm not sure there's anything else to answer. I think people are just chatting about. I haven't seen any other questions that people have got at the moment. Neil says that PPP is the best repricer out there. Thanks, Neil. Yeah, we think so too. And we've got some great new stuff coming to PPP too, which we'll share with you in due course. So super exciting stuff coming to PPP soon.
PPP is going to light up. Nassar says, I'm signing up right now, and I've never seen so many exclamation marks in my life. It's almost as many as the flies on my ceilings from having these doors open.
Luke says that he signed up on the 29th of August, but can't see any emails confirming my sign up. Luke, have a check in your spam in case we went in there. If there's not anything in there, please reach out to us at info@SKUify.com and we will help you. Nadeem says, is this just for RA, OA? I had to pause off when on my ride. No, not necessarily. It's for Amazon sellers. So you could use it if you were doing private label, but it's really been built for RA and OA predominantly, or wholesale as well. But you could use it for private label as well.
Right. So shall we bang on another video and then because we've probably only got 2-3 more videos left, or?
Yeah, we've got a couple more videos left. I think we're going to go through the expenses.
I'll go on, Hol. Yeah, you want to talk?
No, I just don't know who's talking, and I didn't know if you were talking to me.
Fine. I'll say Holly. So Ollie can't see Karen. Karen, you can see Ollie, can't you?
I can see and hear Holly fine. So
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so she can see and hear you all, but you can't see. Hey, you know what? We're making do.
Making it work. It's all good. We're going with the flow.
Brent says PPP is much, much better than your stock reprice and SR. So hopefully that answers your question. Right. Okay. Okay. Nice one. Everyone that's signed up, well done. Congratulations. It's not going to get any better pricing than this. And like I said, the software will only go from strength to strength. It's in a great place already. But wait to see where we take it in 6 months, 12 months' time, and you're still paying that tiny price. Go on, Hol.
So no, I don't know if this has been answered, but has Luke's question been answered about him already having signed up?
Don't know. Go for it.
Okay, I'll just say it again. If you've already been answered, I'm sorry. But if you signed up on the 29th of August and you've not had anything come through yet, that's totally normal. Everything's fine. We're just obviously syncing all of the accounts because we've got a big queue to get through. So as soon as your account is synced, you will get an email to notify you that that's been done. But it's not anything strange and everything's working fine. So don't worry.
Should they have got an email when they first signed up as well anyway?
Yes, they should have, but it could potentially be in spam. I know those emails were definitely going out, but if you want to message me on Facebook, I can check that your sign up went through correctly.
Right. Okay. So let's play another video, guys. Let's try and keep this moving fast. But the offer's up. If you want to sign up, you can, guys. You don't have to stay. But if you want to see more of SKUify, then by all means do.
Just before you do that, can I just...
Karen's talking. Just 1 sec. Go on, Karen.
Just before we do that, can I just reiterate one thing? Guys, when you sign up, you're going to need to bear with us for a little while. You're not going to... Sibu's asking, how can you log in? You can't yet. You're just going to need to bear with us. You're in a queue, and we will start syncing accounts. And as soon as you're at the top of the queue and we've done the sync of your account, then we'll send you an email and let you know. So please just bear with us for a little while. It's going to take us a few days to get possibly even a week to get through everybody. So, but you've got the free trial, so you're not playing anything. You haven't even started your 30 days free trial yet. You've got your 15 days leading up to that, and then your 30 days. So just bear with us. We will be in touch as soon as you can log in and give you all your details. It's just a little bit of a wait for now. But
right, so let's play another one just while you're firing up the next video, Hall. I'll say Nadeem says, I'm super excited. Can't wait to sign up with BBP, PPP, and SKUify. I've heard so many amazing things about BBP. That's what most RA, OA sellers are using, if that's correct. Thanks. Absolutely, Nadeem. It's great products. Great products. It changed the game. Buybot Pro changed the game. And whilst there are copycats out there and there's products that do similar, there's nothing quite like Buybot Pro. So literally changed the game. You should have seen this space before Buybot Pro was around. Like, it was a very different space. You used to use this crappy thing called Wizard Bar, and then you used to have to compare it with Keeper, and now it's just like one click gloriousness. So yeah, by all means, jump on it. Right, Hold, play another video.
Are we doing expenses?
Yeah, let's do expenses. Right, we'll see you all in a second, guys. We'll answer your questions then. So is this working?
That was working okay for me.
It won't work.
I think it started to. Did it? It weren't working for me. We're having some right gremlins here, folks.
It says no compatible source was found for this media.
Did it work for you, Karen?
Yeah, it was playing for me.
Put an X in chat, guys. If you saw and heard a video, then put an X. Emma says nothing here. Didn't see anything, Helen said. So it worked for Karen, didn't work for anyone else.
Let's try again.
I'm just going to remind everybody, Elon Musk, Cybertruck, smashed window, and Steve Jobs, iPhone. I can't remember what happened, but it didn't go the way they planned. So I'm just saying that. So at least this is not us. This is actually Webinar Jam. And it actually is Webinar Jam as well. So we're just doing our best, folks. Lessons learned. Maybe we don't.
Hello and welcome to the expenses section. So for any and all expenses within your business, you can add them into SKUify and it will keep a track of all of them for you. So we're going to get right into it and I'm going to explain how this all works. So it's very simple. In order to add an expense, all you need to do is click on add new line and it will do something like this. So you have all of the fields there and we'll fill this in as we go along. So right away, you can add in the name of the expense. So let's say we have Profit Protector Pro. We're going to keep a track of that. We can also enter in the category as well. So we can choose from this big list of different categories. As we start typing, it will filter it out for us. There's lots of different categories in there. As you can see, prep center fees, advertising and marketing, cleaning, insurance, legal expenses, rates, rent. There's so much in there that you can keep track of as an expense. And for anything that doesn't quite meet a certain category, you could select something like other revenue, other direct costs, something like that. Then you can select the method. So let's go ahead and take a look at the tooltip for the example. So there's 3 different methods that you can choose from. The first one being accrual. So this means the transaction is accounted for from the date on the invoice, so not the date you actually pay the invoice. For example, you purchase a new printer and the invoice states 30th of March and you pay when you collect on the 2nd of April. This would be accounted for in the March figures with a date of the 30th of March. Then you have cash accounting. So this means the transaction is accounted for when you actually pay and not the date on the invoice. So in the example above, this would be accounted for in April with a date of 2nd of April and not in March. Balanced, we have added a balance section to the expenses in case you want to even out an expense over each day. For example, you may buy 10,000 envelopes in one purchase, but you use these over the whole year. Therefore, you can add the expense at, let's say, £730, and SKUify would add £2 every day. So you've got 3 methods there. So you select the one that you want to use, and then you can choose the frequency. So there's lots of different frequencies. So it could be once, daily, weekly, bi-monthly, monthly, quarterly, biannually, or yearly. So even for one-off expenses, so one-off things that you pay for, could be that you go and get some milk or something for the office, and it's just a one-off thing. Then you can add that in there. You can then set the start date. And you can keep a track of historical expenses as well, so you could add in a start date and an end date when that particular expense started and ended. And for any ongoing expenses, you just enter in the start date and leave the end date blank. So let's say we started Profit Protector Pro at the same time as BuyBot Pro, so 2nd of January, and $39.95, VAT at 20%. So if you have to pay VAT, then you can toggle that on, enter in the percentage, and it will take this into account. Once you've added in your expense or made any changes, all you need to do is click on Save Expenses. So something that you can do here as well is click on More, and it will show you all of the months so far that you've paid for, in this instance, BuyBot Pro. Now, for any of your expenses, as you see them when you click on More, you can actually click on Credit. So let's say there was a particular month where you didn't have to pay for it or something like that. You could click on Credit and it will take away that amount. Or you can amend the amount for the previous month if you, I don't know, had a discount or something or paid a little less. So once you have made a change, so let's say it was that, for example, just go ahead and click on Save and Save Expenses again. So again, let's say if you didn't have to pay for a month or something like that, then you can take that into account as well, so that way all of your expenses are accurate. Something else you can do as well is obviously remove an expense if you no longer want it within SKUify, and you can even export your expenses into a CSV sheet. So this is an example of one that I did earlier. So you have all of your expenses in there, and you can even add in expenses, save it and upload it into SKUify. Something else you can do as well is edit and amend expenses within the spreadsheet as well. So if you needed to go ahead and change anything, then you could. Just make sure that you save that sheet, and then you can import your expenses here. So just click on this. Please upload a CSV, XLSX, TSV or TXT file containing the data you wish to export. It must have been exported from SKUify first, so the formatting is correct. So if you prefer to work via a CSV file, then there is that option as well. And obviously you can amend things in bulk in one place. So that is another option for you. And obviously when you upload the sheet, just click on Save and Upload, and it will start applying those changes. So that is the expenses section within SKUify. Thanks for watching. Let's get back to the team.
Hey guys, I'm not going to talk because I can't see Karen.
I don't know if that did that end prematurely for you guys.
Yeah, Holly appeared and then the video stopped. I didn't know what happened there. But anyway, whatever. Okay, we've shown the expenses.
What we'll do, guys, is we'll put all of these videos that Matt C's made, we'll put them on a YouTube channel, whether that's, I don't know which YouTube channel, but we'll put them on so you can watch them. What's up, Hole?
They're already there.
Oh, they're already there. Are they live, though? Are they live videos?
Should be.
Okay, what channel is that then?
SKUify channel.
Okay, so there's a SKUify YouTube channel. I guess that's SKUify on YouTube.
Don't find it.
Oh, it's, yeah, I'm going to get them. And then you should see it. You should see them. Oh, they're going down. I'm going to be like,
Oh my goodness.
whoa! What? Karen's shocked. Ready? Watch the salt come out of it, guys. Did you see it?
No.
No. What?
Can I answer one of the questions?
Yeah, go for it.
So Helen said, how would we put expenses that are older than the start date? I assume you mean the start date of when you sign up for SKUify, but you can backdate things. And then obviously, as you saw in the video, you can say whether it was weekly or monthly and things like that. So yeah, I hope that helps.
Okay. Any more questions you want to answer? It's saying 0, but I guess everyone can see in here is all right. Gremlins in the system, folks.
Sam says he just signed up. Do we need to link to Amazon now or once you've contacted us to confirm?
I can't actually see any other questions, but I don't know if they've been answered or if they've not been answered because I can't hear Karen.
Yeah, she was just talking while he was.
It's fine, it's all good, don't worry. It's all good. I was just going to say to Sam that, as part of the sign-up process, you should have been taken to a page that allows you to connect your Amazon account. So you can connect your Amazon account at this stage, and then there'll be a pause, and it would say like, congratulations, you've got your place in the queue, and then we're gonna work from there, and then let you know once you're at the end of the queue, or at the start of the queue, I should say, at the top of the list.
I love that idea. Tim said when you replenish in SKUify, you spell that weird. When you replenish in SKUify using a different cog, will the repricer recalculate min-max? This would be a holy grail feature. I love that idea, Tim. And I can't promise it anytime soon, but I think we could probably do that. But not yet. Not yet.
No, not yet. So Brent says, are we still planning to add the tax features that were planned for Sunflea? No, Brent, we're not. We're not going to take it that far. SKUify is going to remain like it is now, but with loads more features. So it'll have a lot more features, but it's not going as far as tax features that were going to happen in Sunflea.
Yeah, we were essentially going to create 0, but within SKUify. But we're not doing that now. So we don't want to overpromise and under-deliver. That was our old plans for the old software. That's not going to happen. Now, that's not to say we can't have some integrations with other software in the future, but they're not here yet. And that's a conversation for another time. But no, we're not going to be doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Adam says, how long is the offer valid for? This offer is valid for 7 days.
Yeah.
So you've got 7 days to sign up. Price is going up in 7 days, and it will never be this cheap again, ever. So this is your opportunity to get in now and get signed up and lock in that amazingly low price, because in 7 days, the price is going to go up.
Steve says you need to get one of those electronic zapper bats. Matt, I've got one, Steve. I got all the gear and no idea. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, Steve, don't encourage him, for heaven's sake.
What are you thinking, Hall?
I was just thinking it's going to be like a bloodbath when I get downstairs.
It's not. I didn't even shoot any. I just shot. There's just loads of them. I just shot at them. There's too many.
You just decided to spray salt all over the kitchen for fun.
Yeah, sorry.
Nazar said, can we invite other people we know to this offer through the sign-up link for this price? Yeah, go for it. Share it. Yeah. Share it all you like. I think it's an amazing deal, and I think it will really help Amazon sellers. It keeps your costs down massively in your software. So no, the door is not closed now. It doesn't close. The door's not going to close. It's just the price is going to go up in 7 days. Yeah, you got 7 days. Obviously, it's the 15-day up to 15-day activation window, whereby we're queuing people first come first served. When you get activated, you've got a 30-day free trial, and then after that, you only pay $11.95 for life until you cancel. If you cancel and come back and it's £45 a month, then you have to pay the $45. It's only if you don't cancel. But if you sign up now and stay for the next blooming 5 or 10 years, you'll pay $12.95, even if this ends up £99 a month software or £299 a month software. I don't know. I'm not saying it ever would, but I'm just saying whatever happens to the price, whatever happens to the feature set, you will only get better value over time as we add more stuff, but you'll never pay any more, and the price will never be this cheap. This 7-day window from this live right now for the next 7 days is the only time you'll ever see it this cheap again. After that, price is only going one way. Yeah, absolutely. So Joel says, is there a summary for sales, potential profit, COGS? I think I should let Holly answer that. For each stage of where the product's at, so ordered, prep center, sent to Amazon. I think that the journey page does that. So the journey page per ASIN is going to give you, or per set of products that you've sent in per delivery, is going to include all of that information in the journey page. So you can see it all go along as you sell things. So have a look if you missed the journey page video, Joel, on the YouTube channel that Holly's posted, SKUify app on YouTube, and you can have a look at it there. So,
Holly's really good at pretending she can hear you. Like, you would not know that she literally can't hear Karen. You would not know. She's like really good at just like, I can't hear anything right now, but I'm not letting on that I can't. It's amazing. Right. Have we got any other videos?
I think there's one more video to go through this. Sorry, I'll sharpen that, Holly.
One more.
One more. Let's do the last video and then we'll answer some questions. And then, yeah, we'll just answer some questions. So we'll do the last video, folks. We'll see you in a second, assuming it works. I'll just go kill some massive bat flying things.
So in this video, I'm going to be walking you through the report section. Now, this is where you can construct and download a range of different reports to make keeping track of key elements within your business a whole lot easier. So it's fairly straightforward to use. All you need to do is select Generate Report. Once you've done that, you can then choose the type of report that you want. And there's lots of different reports that you can get from SKUify. So cost of goods, everything, cost of goods, missing information, sales, everything, winners, losers, that way you can get a list, bestsellers and quantity, period end inventory report, and a detailed profit and loss report. So you can select the report that you want, select the marketplace that it concerns. So you can select all marketplaces or individual. You can select as many individual marketplaces as you want. So let's say you're just concerned with the UK and France, for example, you could just select those options, pick the marketplace that you want the report for and just click on OK. And then you can choose the date range that you want. So it could be that you have a monthly report for profit and loss. It could be weekly or something like that. You can choose the date range that it's going to be from and then to. So let's say from the 1st of August through to the end. And then you can select the format as well. So CSV, XLSX or PDF. So it's completely up to you what you want. So let's go ahead and generate the report. You can find it right here, so you can see all of the reports that you've ever created. You can see the date ranges you selected, the marketplaces you picked, and the date when you made the report, as well as the report type. And from here, you'll be able to download it. So go ahead and do that. And it will pop up looking a little something like this. So here we have our period end inventory report. So as you can see, we've got all of the items concerned. We can see all of our cost of goods and our quantity. Just as an example of another report, let's go ahead and try a profit and loss report. So all marketplaces, 1st of August through to the end. Let's go ahead and have it in a different format, generate report, and it's going to work this out for us. So let's download the detailed profit and loss report and take a look at what this looks like in another format. So let's go ahead and open this up. So as you can see, we've got a PDF file here. It's arranged everything very nicely for us. So our sales, cost of goods, Amazon fees, any expenses, and obviously it will create totals for us as well. So very easy to read, very easy to work with, and that's all within the report section of SKUify. If you want to filter by a certain marketplace, then you can, using the top here. If you've got the filter and search options to make finding a particular report a lot easier. But that is the report section within SKUify. Let's get back to the team.
I'm fastest on the draw. Yes. I think I am anyway. It's showing I was on air. Yeah, so Sam asked, will you be able to see your sales ROI profit by day, week, month, year, lifetime, etc.? Yeah, absolutely, Sam. That's probably the main feature, if you like. And it was in the first video on the dashboard. So if you watch the replay of this on YouTube or whatever, you'll be able to see it. It's like really obvious and easy, and really like that's the beautiful thing. You know exactly how your business is doing. And that was another big problem with selling on Amazon when I did it. You could see your sales and stuff, and you could, if you work things out on a spreadsheet, you could kind of figure stuff out. But it wasn't dead obvious, like what money am I making? And as these prices change, what money am I actually making? And SKUify makes that really, really easy. Ahmed says, I love the simplicity. Wow, this is sick. Absolutely, Ahmed. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's the beauty of it. Like, we know there's some software out there that does bits and bobs and all that stuff. We get that. But this is the beauty of software, is we get to bake our cake just the way we want to bake the cake, and the way we think it tastes best for you guys. So it's easy to use. It's great to look at, and it's powerful and feature packed without it feeling like cluttered and difficult. Holly's got a little finger up. Go, Holly.
And even more than that, even more than the fact that we get to bake our cake, we get to take on board your comments and add in your ingredients and make it exactly what you want it as well, because we'll listen to what you guys want.
I love that. I love that as an analogy. Absolutely. This is the starting point, guys. It's not the end. This is only going to get bigger and better from this point forwards. And yeah, you want some cherry sprinkles on? Well, as long as there's lots of people want cherry sprinkles on, we'll put you some cherry sprinkles on. You know, and so that's the beauty of it. This is not a stuck. This is done. It's every month, every year, we'll be getting it bigger and better and all that stuff. Right. Any questions that have jumped out, Karen?
Keith's asked, when you do the price for all 3 software, will you take this deal into account if we have signed up? Absolutely, Keith. We always look after our customers, but we're not going to do a price for 3 software. We're going to do a price for 4 software.
Yeah, we got some more software coming out. You know what? Because you guys have stayed this long, I'm going to tell you. Even though you saw there was a couple of little hints earlier anyway, and on the video, did you not see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, on Matt C's on his BuyBot Pro integrations. I don't know if he's got the beta version. Has he got? He's not got the one everyone's got, has he? Oh no. So it was a giveaway on there. So it's not me giving it away, but we've got some more soft. Yeah, there we go. Ahmed saw it. Sellability. Ryan saw it. Yeah, a bunch of people saw it. So yeah, we got some other software coming out called Sellability, but we don't want to steal SKUify's thunder. No. That's not now. SKUify is now, but Sellability we very, very much hope will be this year, so you can get using it for Q4. And at that point, when we've got BuyBot Pro, Profit Protector Pro, Suspension Safeguard, SKUify, Sellability. Have I forgot anything? But that's
online arbitrage.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, BuyBot Go. So once we've got all of them in one big package, yeah, we are going to look after you. We are going to do a one price for all thing, and we will blow you away as well. And we're obviously not going to sell it at a higher price than what you're paying for this. So don't worry, we will look after you. Yeah, we've got to get that launch out the way and this launch out the way, and then we're going to talk about doing a bundle. Oh, we got more stuff coming as well. We got some more stuff coming as well. Oh my God, we've got a couple other bits coming too.
Yeah,
something really unique. So Sellability, there are other software tools out there like it, okay? But we've got something coming that we've not mentioned that is a world's first. Nobody's done it ever, anywhere in the world, ever. It's 100% unique, and you will absolutely love it. For you advanced arbitragers that are doing things to the next level, you will love it. In fact, everyone's going to love it. Yeah. But that's coming too. So once we've got all that done, then we'll throw the package price in, and then you'll just be able to pay one payment. You'll get it all, and it'll be a really good deal.
Also, guys, the reports. Let us know if there's anything that you particularly want to see in there that isn't in there. If you think there's certain reports that you're going to find really helpful, then please let us know, because we've added some obvious ones, but we're happy to add some more. So if there's things we're missing that you'd like, then please let us know, and we'll get those added.
Doug says, can you look into software that looks at store stock like Argos? We shall see. What will the reports be ideal for my accountant? I don't know, Sam. We're not going to promise that. I think they'll definitely be helpful for an accountant, but whether your accountant will be all right with them or not, I don't know. A lot of accountants, especially in this space, they don't really know what they're doing. So I don't know. Your mileage may vary, so I don't want to promise anything.
Yeah, that Joel keeps asking, or if it just keeps jumping to the top, but it comes up about a summary for the sales, potential profit, COGS for each stage of where the product's at. Yes, so that's in the journey page. So you can see your products as they go through the process in the journey page.
I don't know if he's asking. Hole, can you answer that one? Even though Karen's just answered it, the Joel Callow one. Is there a summary for sales, potential profit, COGS for each stage of where the product's at? I don't think there is.
I don't fully understand that question.
I think with regards to the journey, we've got units, but I think he's saying that is there sales, potential profits for each stage or something? I don't fully understand how we'd implement that. So I don't think it's done as you're thinking, Joel, because I don't really understand how it would be, but it's an interesting thought. Go on, Hol.
No, I was just going to say I don't think I understand the idea enough to be able to answer it, because
we've got units. We've got units. What we don't have is potential profits and stuff yet. But it's not a bad idea, that, Joel. If we try our best to do it.
Would there be a potential profit difference at each stage? I don't understand.
I don't know. I guess it's just a summary. So maybe it means that you bought them at £200. So you could list the buy price of all those 20 units at the beginning of the journey. And then if you lost one, maybe, or maybe it's, I don't know. He'll have to tell us what he thinks. And if we think it's a good idea, and if we think everybody will love it, we can always consider adding it later.
If you could message me and explain, Joel, that would be great.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Right. Any other questions that jump out? If you've got any questions now, guys, ask them or forever hold your tongue, because we're coming up on 2 hour mark. So we're going to go for the next 5 minutes max. So if you've got anything else to ask, please ask us. We lost a load of questions when we had to restart I pressed the panic button. Interestingly enough, when you press the panic button, you don't get another one. There's no panic button now, so we don't get to panic again.
I've got a panic button. So maybe it's just you. It's just banned you from pushing the panic button.
It's because I pressed it. Yeah, I can't press it again.
We've got some questions in the Q&A section. So shall we go through some of those?
Yeah, let's fast fire those.
Chika says, are we able to integrate more than one Amazon account? Not at the moment, Chika. It's just one Amazon account for now. But stay tuned. It's on our list. Holly and I were talking about it earlier. So who knows whether we'll do that in the future, but potentially. Craig
says, are you selling that salt gun? It's good advertising. Is that the Craig that I think it might be? Is it our Craig from Sheffield? If it is, he's a funny man. But if it's not, but no, I'm not selling it. But yeah.
Actually, I think we've answered all of those. We've answered Keith. We've answered Craig. Okay. Yeah, no, we've answered all the questions in the Q&A, so that's good.
Okay, there's another one just dropped in. Can you import? James says, can you import BBP Google Sheets with sources and prices, Hull?
Can you
import BBP Google Sheets with sources and prices?
You would need.
BBP. I don't know if this is what he means, but BBP's actually got a SKUify button in it.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to export directly. So you're using BuyBot Pro. You analyze a product. You go, I like this product. You'll be able to export it instead of to a Google Sheet like you can now. You'll be able to export the product directly into SKUify. If that's what you're asking, then that's your answer. That's right in it all. Yeah, so I think that's the answer you're looking for, James. And in which case, yes, it will just literally do it with a click.
I think we've got the video of that. I think that's in the inventory page. So if you go to the YouTube channel and have a look at the inventory page video, you'll see how that works with the BuyBot Pro integration.
Okay. Ahmed, don't worry. US coming really soon. We're working on it. It's one of our priorities. Obviously, we want to get everybody on. And if there's any issues with like syncing hundreds of new accounts, then obviously we're going to sort them out. But highest priority other than that is getting US working. So it shouldn't be too long. And Holly says she can get you on the beta anyway. So we're good.
Yeah. Neil, yes, you need a pro Amazon seller account to use SKUify because you need to be able to link it up for us to get that data. And Amazon don't offer that for individual accounts, unfortunately.
Right. What I'm going to say now, guys, because we've come up on 2 hours, we appreciate your time and attention so much. What I'm going to say is, look, we've got a SKUify YouTube channel, but also we've got a SKUify Facebook group. Yeah. So if you want to add yourself to the Facebook group, you can add yourself over there. I don't know if we've got a link, have we? Have we got a link, Cole, or Karen, for the Facebook group? But feel free to add yourself to the Facebook group if you've got any questions that haven't been answered, or you want to be on this journey with us. If you want to register, there's a 15-day activation window. It could be activated in 3 days, or it could be 10 days, or it could be 15 days, but it shouldn't be any longer than that. At that point, you get a 30-day free trial. And if for whatever reason there's some major feature that's not quite working right or whatever, by the end of that free trial, we'll just extend everyone's free trial. So this is not a shakedown. This is an amazing offer you'll never see again. For the next 7 days, you can jump on for just $11.95 a month. And I can tell you right now, comparable products are in the marketplace are selling for 30, 40, 60, and even 99 a month. So, like, this is a real no-brainer, costing you nothing right now, and then you're locked in, grandfathered in. You can cancel any time. So if you after 1 month you're like, nah, I'm not bothered about this, you want to change or you want to go back using something else, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. Just cancel. But then the price, you'll never get that price again. So we look after people as the price increases, as the feature set increases, your price will stay the same. And anybody that's been with us a while on our other software will attest to the fact that it don't matter if it's 5 years from now or 10 years from now, and inflation has made it so that software is actually the price of a house and it's £100,000 a month. I don't know. You'll still be paying £11.95. And I can tell you right now, our cost per person to run this software is higher than what you'll be paying for it. We just want to get it out there for now and reward those people for trusting us in the early days. So, Holly Chops, have you got anything to say that you would like to say to the lovely, kind people that have been here with us for 2 hours? Have you got any bye-bye comments or whatever?
Just thank you so much for being with us, and I hope that you've enjoyed this.
Cool. Chica said, can you post the right Facebook group? Is that not the right one that you posted?
Yeah.
Is it the right one? Yes, the right one. I think that's the right one. So she's just posted it. There's a link she put there. Karen, would you like to have any farewell comments to everybody that stayed with us 2 hours? Appreciate your time.
Absolutely. I'd love to say thank you so much for being with us. I've loved spending the evening with you. It's been great. It's been like old times again. It's been really, really great. Loved sharing SKUify with you. Super excited for it. Can't wait for the US to get there. So we're pushing really hard for that, and it won't be long. So thank you all so much for your time. It's been lovely spending the evening with you.
We've not done anything like this for a year, have we, Karen? Is it basically about a year?
Yeah, about a year.
A year. Yeah. But we love it. I was really looking forward to this, and I've enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. And I already thought I was going to enjoy it. So you guys have been amazing. You've been a great little audience, crowd, chat, whatever you want to call yourself. You guys have been awesome. You've made it really fun for us and enjoyable. And hopefully you'll join us on the SKUify journey. And who knows where we'll take it. And hopefully you'll be the founding members and you can enjoy an amazing price on us to say thanks for coming on the journey with us. Right, let's see what a few last few comments are saying, and then we'll call it a night. Ahmed says, thank you, guys. Have a great night. Cheers, Ahmed. Keith says, thank you, guys. Emma says, thank you so much. All looks amazing. Frank says, thank you very much for the effort. Cheers, Frank. John says, thanks all. Neil says, thank you. Looking forward to getting this rolling. Keith says, great software. Sterling job. Cheers, Keith. Gary says, thanks so much, folks. Can't wait to get stuck in. Chica says, excited. Robert says, love all you guys. We'll sleep much better tonight after this. Bless you, Robert. Christina says, thank you so much. Wink. Tom says, have a great evening. Thank you. Nassar says, thanks for the software and the great offer. No worries, Nassar. Doug says, taters, everyone. I don't know what that means.
I think it means bye.
Yeah, taters. Ta-ta. Maybe, I don't know. Paddy says, thanks. Cheers, Paul. Luke, Joel. Helen, glad you're back. She says, thanks. Bless you if you meant that at us. Glad I got involved. Thanks, guys. Looking forward to checking it out. Sam says, and James says, thanks. Right. Thanks so much for joining us. Jump on it. You got 7 days to check it out. Like I say, 15-day window of activation. You're not going to get access straight away. You just get in the queue. So the sooner you do it, the sooner you'll get on it. You get in that 15-day, then you got 30-day window, and then you're locked in at $11.95 per month for life, which is below our cost price of running this software. So it's a real no-brainer. It's a thank you for putting your trust in us and joining us on this journey. And if you've got some great suggestions, let's get them baked in there and let's make it the software that you really, really love. Right. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm going to go get slaughtered by flies or get slaughtered by Holly for making salt go all over the kitchen. Right. It's been great. Thanks, guys. Night, Karen. Night, Holly.
Bye, everyone.
Good night. Thanks, everybody.
Everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And jump on SKUify. It's a no-brainer at this price. Cheers, guys. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.